Yeah. That's how we're starting, huh?
Great grand niggas just chill out.
GG is.
Yo.
What up, though? You rolling?
Yeah.
Baby, you're fucking crazy, bro. How you just do that? I love it, though. Hey, this is the Welcome to a Podcast. Huh?
Yeah.
And this is a place where we sit down and we have libations sometimes. Cheers to that. And we sit down with cool people that we admire, we love, we cherish, hold near and dear to us sometimes. And then we also get people on here to just share some of their cool stories, man. And hopefully that it can shed some light on maybe where you at, what you're going through. I'm one of your hosts, Lano, and I'm sitting next to the fastest man on the fucking planet, Jeremy Page. You hit the pew. The fastest pew on the planet. Go ahead and introduce your brother, Page.
Yo, everybody, this is Turner Jackson, action-packed rapping, captain of the friendship.
Come aboard. There's a lot of room on this boat.
Yeah.
It's an ocean liner.
All the seafood you can eat, too, baby.
Listen.
Captain Turner Jackson.
I've actually got a guy on the boat whose only job it is to dive down and grab crustaceans by hand. No hooks and no nets because you don't want to damage the product.
Fragile.
Yes.
Yo.
Just to speak on that a little before we get into it, I've seen Turner eat crawfish for the last 10 fucking days at least in a row. And we are not on the coast.
He's not lying.
This man.
The man started wearing scarves, and now he's a whole different character.
Who is this guy? My man went across the pond. He's been wearing ascots for the last 2 years.
Yep.
Year and a half, maybe.
It's the year of the.
It's the year of the ascot. I have about 100 of these. Sometimes when I get dressed and I think about leaving the house without an ascot, there's been actually twice that I've decided that I wasn't gonna wear an ascot, walked out the door, and turned back around and was like, nope.
I feel naked.
my exposed neck.
I'm such a slut.
Hey, man, so tell us about the love for the ascot since we talking about it. Tell us that newfound love you have.
Honestly, it was a mistake. I went to the homie Lulu's wedding in Spain.
Shout out Lulu.
And I thought I packed the tie. But I did not, and I saw it clearly when
classic Turner traveling story.
yes. Should I tell you about the 5 flights I missed in Mexico? I went to Spain, got just was like getting dressed, and I realized that I didn't like have any neckwear. But then I bought 2 bandanas, and they were meant to like keep my hair good.
Yeah.
And then I was like, and my suit jacket was turquoise and my neckerchief was yellow. And I was like, oh yeah, this looks like money. And I got late that night. So it was I think that it was a good.
He did
An
look like
ascot
money.
getting you some ass.
Yes. You know, I have a small joke. It's a little crass. You know what an ascot turns into?
Tell us.
A
Man.
titscot.
Keep that shit.
He said, don't use it no more.
Keep that shit. Now it lives on the internet forever. You don't ever have to say that shit again.
Yo, we're still workshopping it.
Titscots by Jackson.
Yo.
That's fucking great.
Jeez Louise. Well, we got to start our show off by giving you your flowers, Teach. This is how we like to open the show.
Yeah.
And I have had the pleasure of knowing you for so long. So it's like now I don't even know what to say because I'm like, I love everything about this crazy man. I feel like we raised each other, and I'm just so proud of the man that you are and the way that you carry yourself in this wild world. And I'm just so thankful to have a friend like you to be able to do this shit with because it's really hard. And I definitely would not have been able to make it this far without you. So I fucking love you, Tej.
I love you equally and more, but the same.
Wow.
That's a great batch of flowers you gave.
Yeah,
Man.
we're hetero life partners.
We are hetero life partners.
Yeah.
I told Jeremy's wife years ago, you take care of his pee and I will take care of his heart.
And both have been doing great.
Yeah. You see that smile on his face, guys?
The pee and the heart are in great condition. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Shit. Can't ask for a better brother than that, man.
No, sir. No,
What?
sir. Dang, I almost kind of want to just do this like a game show or something like that. You know,
Let's fucking do it.
yeah, because oftentimes we have these formal conversations, but teach us.
Yeah, let's just come and get off of that for a little bit.
Yeah,
Man,
let's have some fun.
Fuck yeah.
What should we play?
Kill, fuck, marry.
Great.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Mom,
Each of our moms.
my mom wanted a shout out, and that ain't what she was thinking about. So, mom, if you watch this, it wasn't my idea to bring you into this ass and titties or whatever.
God.
Well, I know my mom and she's annoying. So love you, Sandy.
You can stop.
Please stop. Next fucking question. And that's it for Kill, Fuck, Marry. And that's it.
That was a good
For
session.
this
Great
segment.
session.
We're done.
Oh my God.
Fuck. How about a game of Would You Rather? Fuck.
Oh my gosh.
Are we moving it off, mom?
Yeah.
I'm done.
Oh
Should have never
my
gave me the
gosh.
sangria.
It ain't mixing well with that 5 pounds of crab he just ate.
Listen.
Oh my gosh. Well, TG, you were one of the cool cats that ran Welcome to the Dope Game in our early era.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, this space is an homage to just the love that time brought. So we always like to ask what your welcome to a moment was where you felt like, hey, I think I'm on the right path of whatever I'm doing.
It's probably okay, I would say it's kind of like pre-Welcome to the Dope Game, but like with the same a lot of the same cast of characters. The homie Marcus, R.I.P. the guy.
Yeah.
He was like a good business person, and then the first show that I ever got paid $100 for was with Marcus, and it was at this place on like I think Broadway or like
Was it the Rockstar?
yes, it was
Yeah.
the Rockstar Lounge with
We love the
Tony
Rockstar
Mason.
Lounge. Yeah, fuck
And
Yeah.
like Marcus
Yeah.
put the whole thing together. We performed, and like at that point, I had never even. It's weird. There was a point in my life where the concept of money was foreign. I was just like, oh, I'm not even thinking about that. What is it? What is it? Like, I don't like.
Do I need that?
I don't even need it.
What do you do with
I
this?
don't-
You eat it?
Yeah, it's greens, right?
Yeah.
Daddy ranch.
And so Marcus put together the show, and then he walked up to me with $100, and I was like, huh, what?
Yeah.
This is money?
Yeah.
And then he was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, we're doing this for money.
Yeah.
I had like no idea that we were doing art for money. I just was like, oh, I thought we were just doing it.
Yeah.
And then like I was like, oh, all right, cool. And then I like started to just like go that way. And then like Pape was, that way. Like Marcus was that way. Do you know what I'm saying? And then like as we started to just move that direction in life, like Marcus had kids and stuff already,
Yeah.
which I guess I did too. I was just irresponsible. But he had like a house, and all of these like adult things, and he was a little bit older than us, so like money was a necessity for him. He had a whole
Right.
unit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like it wasn't a necessity for me, and then because it wasn't, I just like
Whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then like you know, I was like, oh, money's a thing. And then we started to just move forward. And like, that was the direction. And I was like, oh, this is good. And then like at a point, like, then like, Welcome to the Dope Game became like more official. And then after that, like, you know, I started like dealing with my home whose wedding I went to. Lulu was my manager at the time. Like she became my manager. Things started going better.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
like artistically and all of that stuff. So
Yeah.
that was like the moment that I felt like,
This is for real.
yeah, or it's something.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what
Yeah.
I mean? It's like I never take out even if like I made like even if I made a bunch of money or some shit like that, like later on in the game or later on in life, or like even now, I don't think that I would ever take the art. Like I don't take life that seriously.
Right.
You know? So
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I definitely don't take making I'm like more I would say I'm more purpose driven than
Mhm.
like
Doing it for a mean to
yeah,
an
like
end.
if somebody wants to like I'll give you an example of like the kind of person that I am, right? It's like say you have 20 people, they've been waiting in line, right? And you got a guy and he comes up and he's like, I'll give you $100 to get in the front of the line, right? I'll be like, no, nigga, get in the fucking line.
Yeah.
And he's like, but I'll give you $200. No, get the fuck in the line because just because your time is not more valuable than theirs.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Right,
They
right.
have been standing here,
Mhm.
you know? And then like, if one of these motherfuckers in the line might have $100,
Yep.
do you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And then they could be upset because, oh, you didn't say that we could pay. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's not like about letting other people's agenda affect what it is I'm going to do or like the box that I'm making or the lines. It's just
Yeah,
doing
the
it.
world
It's
that you're
kinda like,
making.
yeah,
I mean, just do what you're doing. You're not looking for nothing in return.
yeah.
If somebody gets something from it, then sweet. But if not, then it ain't no big deal.
Yeah, it is. Things are for what they're for.
Mhm.
Like, you know, like me and my friend, we're doing art stuff now, and I think we're there like with a business mind frame in
Yeah.
yeah. So,
I got you.
but that's what that's for though.
Mhm.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, y'all going in with that intention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, speaking on that, I know you know, you in the lab. I've been seeing you, you know what I'm saying? And you starting a new group, band.
hmm
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about that, man. What you got? What you cooking?
So the band is called Glamour Shot. Actually, I have some sad news, everyone.
Oh, fuck.
No.
To put my glasses on.
Fuck. Oh no.
In the early hours of this morning, Friday, May 9th, my beloved friend and band member, Kyle, was Kyle napped.
Shit.
And the abductors left specific instructions. They will not hurt a pretty little hair on his brunette head. If you guys go stream our new single, High Tide, a bunch of times. He's a really cool guy. He's got a wife and 2 really cool kids. And they just want him back. Let me bring Kyle home.
Stream, y'all.
Yeah.
Say it one more time. I don't think they caught it. What was the name? What song?
The single's called High Tide, and it's on all digital platforms and wherever your music is sold. Go ahead, stream it.
That's great.
But yeah, it's a
That's
band is
more
called
than
the band is called Glamour Shot. We're like we're two older millennials making sexy music. We're dads and
They've done sex.
We've done sex.
We've done
Did I
sex.
see a clip of y'all like it looked like y'all was on this could be the cover art, but it looked like y'all was like on a beach or some shit in the backdrop, like
Yeah.
fully clothed. Like that ain't beach attire, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Then, and that's what we're doing. Is wacky shit like that. So
Fuck yes.
Kyle's like my other pape.
Yeah,
okay.
Like just a fun, funky, funny white guy who chased me down.
Yeah.
And was like, he was like, no, let's do cool stuff together. And I was like, Kyle, I don't have time to do cool stuff. And he was like, yes, you do. And then You know,
Fucking
now
here you
sack of
are.
crab
Now
meat
you
and
got a
start
fucking
making
band.
music.
But we got a band, you know, and like Kyle's a genius. He's like, he's been in another band before called Motion Trap, and they've always made like kind of like electronic music, things of that nature, and it's always like dance centered, very funky,
Yeah.
very sexy. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of shit you paint your face to. You know, but then like over COVID, Kyle built a studio, like an entire professional grade studio in his garage. He got his electrician certification to do like the wiring.
Oh wow.
You know, like
What a beast.
Kyle's the kind of guy who like taught himself how to play guitar because the band that he had before needed a guitar player, not because he like wanted to play guitar. So like he's like the real skill. I'm just the personality hire.
Yeah.
You know.
That's like this right here.
Yeah, listen, we feeling good.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Pick the right one.
Yeah.
Marry up, kids. Marry up.
Get yourself a hetero life partner, maybe a couple. I don't know.
Marry up, ladies.
Yeah. Jeez. So you're doing. So the album's coming out.
So yeah, we're actually not gonna release an album. We're
What's the business plan?
yeah. So we make it like art and sell it like tech is our motto.
Okay.
And so we have like just like a bunch of singles that are awesome, really great to dance to. They're gonna be so fun. You kids are gonna love it when you hear it. And then so from there we're just building whole identities around, you know, that song, or that we'll call it like one particular product, you know, because like a song is just really advertisement to get people to buy some other shit, which is like a ticket to a show or
Totally.
you know,
Even cool
merchandise
merch,
or whatever.
yeah.
That's all a song is really. And then everything else around the song is selling people on actually just listening to the song.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like we're in the phase of our campaign where we are convincing people to listen to the song. So, you know, doing like a lot of social media interaction, and creating those campaigns around it, just so that like people understand that like we're selling fun, you know, and that's like it. So for every song, you know, music video, lyric video, we're gonna start doing these live. Band is called Glamour Shot, so we're gonna start doing like live Glamour Shot, you know, campaigns where you know we set up a certain place for a couple of hours. People come out. They can take some pictures if they want.
Sick.
You know what I'm saying?
Tight.
We use the pictures for, you know, promo.
Yeah.
They get to have cool, fun ass pictures
Dope.
by Glamour Shot, and you know, kind of just
Making it interactive for the people.
just making it fun.
Yeah, letting people be a part of it. I love that, man. I love
Yeah, that's tight.
it. Yeah.
You got to do a glamour shot here. That'd be tight.
I would love to, love it.
Fuck yeah. That's pretty crazy because Kyle has I guess I don't know how much but there's like Kyle is a tech background, so like
Yeah. So yes, again, he can build any fucking thing. His day job is he builds websites. You know, so like he's very techie.
I was just curious about like the merging of like because we've always been passionate about like live interaction and shit like that, and like the blending of the two. How do you think is the best way to go about doing that?
Like, what do you say again?
Getting people to go from their screens to real life.
Honestly, it just has to be one. It has to be like enticing enough, and two, people have to like have seen it enough. So
Consistency.
yeah, but it's really just like impressions in their brain, right? Say hypothetically, right? You got a show. You advertise to 200,000 people, right? Only 200 of those people might like it,
Right.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And 20 of those people
Might
might
show.
actually come.
Do
Right.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's going to turn over into like a thing. There's a thing called the diffusion and innovation, where like you are getting a message. The theory of diffusion and innovation, where you are getting a message or like a product to groups of people, and there's like early adapters, late adapters,
Mhm.
people who are like cuspers, you know, and like everybody falls into a certain place. There's always going to be a demographic of people who like right now they're going out to buy a fucking iPhone 8. They don't
Right.
even sell that. Those motherfuckers are the latest adapters you can, you
Right.
know, and they
Right.
only get that because whatever they had before
Shit
broke.
the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or like, and so like in that same vein, like there's people, first of all, we only trying to sell music to people who are looking for music, right? So we're not even trying to sell it to like the general populace, yes, but it's like you got to take it down and make it like a niche group. A niche group is music lovers,
Right.
right? All right. Now you know those people. All right, now you like taking it to where it is that they are going to be, right? Because you're not even making the product or the thing hard for them to find. And then you just leave it there, right? Wherever it is, right? Because those people are going to keep going there,
Right.
right?
Right.
So it is just going to make your impressions on them go up, right? So now they have 200 impressions of you. Maybe they've seen the cover art once. They've heard you know, this a snippet, you know, and like, and that happens 4 or 5 times, 6, you know, over like a week, right? So now they got 20 impressions on you. If a person has not listened to like a song, right, or something like that, but they know that it's out and they feel value enough in whatever it is that you're doing to walk up to you and be like, "Hey, I heard your song. It's cool," right? Now the song not even out, but it means something, right? It means
Right.
that the thing is working.
Yeah, right.
Do you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
they know enough to see me and be like, oh, they've got a product. That's your, like, hey, great job. I listened to it. If you tell me that you listened to it and the song's not out, I don't even fucking care that you're lying, right? It's not even a lie, right? It's not.
Right.
It's
True.
just like you want to be down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
You want to be a part of the
And they're actually
Yeah.
waiting for the whole song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like it's kind of like that where like and those are the people who are going to like interact because if it's really about just knowing who you're trying to sell to and like there's again we're millennial. Me and Kyle, I'm 36. Kyle's 40. I mean, wow. Sorry, Kyle. I did not mean that. Kyle is 38.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So like our friends, right? Our friends support us, right?
Yeah.
But our friends are not coming to every fucking show that we do.
No, sir.
They have
No.
kids.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
have
Or they're just
lives,
tired at 10
houses.
o'clock.
Yeah.
What time is that show? Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, it's more about creating like creating the experience for like the demographic of people that we know that are still into music, as well as
New people.
yeah, like
Yeah.
you know, I know that I make music like this. There's a band called Cherub. Cherub's one of my fucking favorite bands. I know that the music that I make right now is probably very similar to like a Cherub vein, you know,
Yeah.
like or it's and people who play that kind of music, right? So it's like taking it there, just to that demographic.
Yeah.
Because if I can get 10% of people who like Cherub to like us,
Yeah.
we're great,
For sure.
Right.
you know. And
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like it's piggybacking. So.
But to know how to target that audience, right? And even to like to align yourself with a group that's already out there successful and that hitting the masses to know like, oh, that is our market. That's we could, like you said, we could just piggyback. Like I think about when I run like ads on things like for my YouTube channel for music and stuff dropping, it's like I always align myself with who's similar. Not who necessarily is my favorite, but I think about who I'm talking to and who they talking to. It might not be somebody I even really listen to heavy, but I'm like, but we talking to the same group of people. And to know that shit is crucial when in this type of industry. Because if not, you'll burn out. You like, well, why? The people who look like me and I like and I'm on that shit, they ain't fucking with me. Because you're not making that kind of music, man. I'm not making shit like I was growing up listening to the Hot Boys. I'm not making that type of music though. So I know I'm probably not gonna be able to market to that same, even though we're the same age, right?
Yeah.
But they like, nah,
Right.
you gotta give me that.
Wow.
wow.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So to know that is crucial, and that's dope that y'all know that. So I like how you phrase that of like, what do you say, creating art, but doing what in a tech way? You said we're making art, but
yeah, we making art, but we sell it like tech.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah.
like, and I think there's something to be said for like some people who like, yo, when they're doing a thing, right, and then like they're not getting the reactions and stuff that they want. A lot of some of that stuff is like not their fault. Like they don't know certain things. First song I ever made, right? I recorded it and I put it out, and then somebody was like, "No, the first record, like I made like a set of 16 songs, right? Just put them out. Didn't get them mixed, didn't get them mastered. Why? Because I didn't know that shit existed. Do you know what I'm saying? No, like nobody told me, and then like somebody finally did, and then like I started doing it. But like that's because it's probably like somebody who was like, I like this kid, right?
Let me
So
help him out.
yeah, right. And so if people don't, it's I don't want to use the words people gotta like you or you should like worry about people liking you and shit. But if a lot of the time motherfuckers not even gonna tell you nothing or help you if they don't like you.
Totally.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or like, cause like even people that money, this is the thing that I'm talking about. The money thing, people will just give you stuff if they fuck with you. If they don't fuck with you, you have to fucking pay for it.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So like that's the thing is like, and a lot of people who are doing art, right? They think that they like want to be famous or something like that, or like have like a bunch of people see their art or listen to their art, right? In which that might be actually what they want, but like, and they might want to get paid, but what they just want is like the satisfaction of they made it and somebody else likes it, right? That's like not their parents or like their friends
Totally.
and shit.
Yeah. And like
And
a total
so-
stranger likes your shit.
But it's really
Right.
hard to get it to strangers.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And so like knowing that is the part that becomes professional.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Do you
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Totally.
And like certain things are like just blocks. Like if you don't know, if you want to do something professional but don't know how, you know what I'm saying? And like the information is not even really accessible, you know, to you. Like you write good songs. Okay, now you want to play a show, right? All right. Well, somebody will be like, throw your own show, right? Well, where? Like
Right.
where like what place is going to let me throw a show there and like put and rap and like
Right.
whatever, right? Even like doing that is difficult. It's not difficult when you're a kid, right? Because like kids have like a lot of access to certain shit, and everybody wants to see a kid succeed. So people will help them.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
But you old motherfucker,
Yeah.
get out the way.
Yeah.
For the kid.
Yeah. You've had enough time trying. You should
Yeah.
know by now,
You should
buddy.
be done. We're hiring at my job.
Yeah.
So like it's shit like that where like it's not always people's fault, but like how people feel then like makes them feel like sometimes people feel like fucking failures even if they got like a good thing,
Go on.
Mhm.
but they don't like other people just haven't acknowledged it or don't have like the ability to if you a cook and you cook really good and then you the only person who eats your food because you don't know nobody else, how do you know if your food is actually like really good?
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying?
For sure. Yeah. But also like you put it out there and you give it to people and then the people will tell you if you're good or not.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
people
Because
say-
then now it's like it is relatively easy to put your shit out and just be like,
It's easy to put it out, but not to have people listen. There are what did they say? Like last year, there were like 1 billion songs on Spotify that didn't have one listen to them.
oh,
You can put a song on Spotify. You got DistroKid
right.
or
Yeah.
whatever. You can get your song on Spotify.
Right.
Yeah, no stipulations.
Yeah. But it's not easy to have people listen to them.
Yeah, that's
It's difficult.
yeah,
I think
yeah, yeah.
especially like if you don't know the like we talked you said briefly like the business side of it, like if you don't understand that there's more to it to getting people to listen to it other than just creating it. Just like this it's more to having good food than you just cooking it and eating it. Like
Right.
there's another step. Okay, box this shit up, take it outside and offer
Right.
someone some. And then that becomes a thing, but you have to get out of the space of like yeah, they ain't gonna be my grandmother and my mom and my homies. I gotta go intentionally go meet a strange person that I've never seen in my life and be like, hey, do you like this? Try it. And then you gotta sit back and wait for them to be like, this was great. Is there more? Or, hey man, keep up the good work and walk off, right? And get no contact information from them. Like, did you really like that shit? So it just requires a certain level of effort to get the shit to more people.
It does.
Like those billion songs on Spotify, yeah, they dropping them, but what are you doing? You dropping that shit and went back to the studio to go make another one? Hey, I will stop you right there. Stop. Let's put something else into this other one.
Right.
At least take it outside and play that shit loud. Like I seen one dude on the internet, he playing his shit on the boombox, walking inside of Walgreens.
Yeah.
Rapping this song live. I said, well, that's one way to go about forcing it down people's shit.
That's literally how we met. I was projecting my videos on the side of a nightclub.
You see what I'm saying? But you did that, and now look, right? In retrospect, you know what I'm saying? You done the things, and now look, now you know what I'm saying? It's part 2 of your music journey, right? Because you've done it, and now you're like, okay, we're gonna try this way, and we're gonna do it this. But if people don't get outside of that first step, you're gonna be stepping right there.
Right.
You hopping if you just on one foot, man.
Right.
You gotta put that other one.
Right.
So
yeah, and that's how you go pro too. Like, you know, like actually doing the other shit that sucks, you know, and just
say
be
that.
like, all right,
the
I
other
like
shit
this
that
fun
sucks.
part, but if you like all the other shit that you got to do,
That's why the Lord blessed me with Kyle this time.
The good Lord bless you with Kyle.
And before that, I had Jeremy.
find a team, you know, find a
That's
fucking
it.
team.
That's it. Yo, find
Yeah.
Find the team.
But yo, if you don't find a team, you build one.
You cultivate it.
Yeah, and nobody wants to play with you unless they know you're a winner.
Yeah.
Or at least go in an effort to go to practice.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
Hey,
You
this
at least run a
motherfucker will
practice.
die for the ball.
Yeah,
I like it. His effort.
Totally.
Yeah.
Or at the very least, be a good time. At least while you're trying.
Yeah, it's a building thing. It ain't you go find, because that's false. That's a false. You don't go find shit.
No,
You gotta go get the people who do this, who can do that, and then you know.
Do y'all feel like y'all are better individual players or team players?
That's a good question.
I think for me, it depends on the situation. If I gotta go out there and do it all, put it on my back, I'm not afraid to. I will. But I prefer to be on a team. I prefer to fill in the gaps, because then I don't have to exert as much energy, and I could just see what my teammates maybe not so good at or don't want to do. I'm like, oh, I can do that. I'll do that. Boom, put me on the roster.
Yeah.
And then be the greatest, whatever the fuck that is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a funner ride.
I think for me it's like professionally, I like a team way better because you can go way further. But I think still when I'm doing my little art shit, like still I'd rather do a just me or me and Scott music video, because it's just like
Let's move in pieces.
Yeah, and it's just like I'm making this music video for me, really. Like people might be paying for it or something like this, but like
y'all hear that, huh?
But that means that if I'm doing it, that means that I'm
He
gonna
likes
do.
it. If he's doing it, he likes
I love it so much.
But
like-
it's for himself.
It ain't for you,
Yeah.
fucker.
Oh man, this is so cool. I know.
I
Isn't
know.
it?
I tried so hard.
Yeah. I mean, but cool song though. But this video is slapping.
I just like making music videos, you know.
One time,
It's so
we didn't
fun.
see Jeremy for fucking like 3 months, bruh. Like, this is like over 13 years ago. It's like a long ass time ago, bruh. Yo, I think you were still in I think you were in the trap house.
Okay, yeah.
And bruh, this man was like Kanye making 5 beats a day for 3 songs.
Yeah, 3 songs. I deserve to do these numbers.
Fucking coming out, brunettes,
Yeah.
hair crazy, just for a couple minutes, go back in the room.
Damn.
Fucking,
Anyone smoking cigs right now?
yes,
Nope. All right, I'm out.
rapping, dog.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what it takes.
Yo, first year, 300 music videos.
Yeah, bro. For real. Like,
Went
I
crazy.
watched the boy do it. Like, I was like,
Crazy work.
ooh, this is impressive.
Yeah, I know this guy. Huh? Hey man, I'm about to light up a cigarette. You want to come hit it real quick? When you get back to this shit?
Yeah.
Could
Here,
you-
maybe smoke it in the shower, Jeremy.
I'll hold it for you.
Yeah. We're all begging you, bro.
Smoking in the shower.
Those are rough times. We had to prove that we wanted it, you know?
Bruh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's big.
Yeah.
Prove it. Like like when you say that though, Paper, you say prove it to you. Like, is it more about proving it to yourself or to like the people around you that are supporting you, or is it like a 50-50 or 60-40? Like, who's the proving it to?
Probably 50-50.
50-50.
Yeah.
Both.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because you gotta believe, like, not even believe. Like, sometimes you just don't want to fucking do it,
Right.
and then fucking like, so you just like do it, but then other people believe that you're going to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It becomes like, so even when you stop actually doing
Believe
it, they still believe.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
Now the standard's been set.
Mhm.
Yeah. Even some shit that, yeah. And that, I mean, applies to like so much of life I've been thinking about. Cause like even just setting standards outwardly with like my friends or my wife and shit. And now being like, okay, I can't do less than this because everyone knows that I want to be this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be a fucking loser, you know?
Or just a guy saying shit.
Yeah,
probably
or you
worse.
don't wanna be a
I'd rather
guy
be a
saying
loser
shit.
than a guy just saying shit.
Yeah, for
We
sure.
don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
He's gonna get my hopes up. He's gonna come in with this cool ass idea,
Yeah.
and just, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah. That's it. Power down.
Yeah.
Bro.
The fuck?
Yo, for real.
Yo, I won't even lie, bro. Like, just even things like social media posts, like stuff like that, where I don't even be wanting to fucking
No,
do it.
sucks. Yeah.
Like, I don't
remind
like,
me about that.
and I wake up, I'll look at myself in the mirror, and I'll be like, get it together. You have to do it. It's like, and you know what keeps me honest is that I'm like, I don't want to disappoint Kyle. Right?
Yeah,
So like
totally.
having somebody else.
Yes.
Accountability.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
because I could sell myself on anything. Like,
Right.
it's if I don't want to do it, I could be like, well, you don't really have to.
Yeah.
This
You've
is
been
why.
such a good boy
Yeah.
all week.
You worked hard.
Yeah.
You had 2 pounds of crawfish last night. You know how hard that is? Go get another sack.
Yeah.
Fuck that post.
Boom.
Say no more.
haven't made a social media post in months. I'm 50 pounds fatter. I haven't gone to the gym.
What do you need? You're not missing nothing.
Yeah. You don't need nothing. You got crawfish, baby. One crawfish with a halo, one crawfish with the fucking horns. It's like, yeah, baby, you got this. Maybe after you eat those 2 pounds, you'll do the post. Fuck that post.
Yeah, fuck it. Eat another pound.
Oh my god.
Is
Crawl demons coming to CVS.
That's
Oh
your
my
next
God.
single, man. Your next single got to have something to do with
It
crawfish.
have to.
For sure.
You gotta have to. Yeah.
Big Papa Boyle.
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah, we actually call ourselves me, Luis, and Chris call ourselves the Craw Daddies.
The Craw Daddies. Hell yeah. That's a name.
And we go like this.
Oh! I think I'm a Craw Daddy now. That's a crazy ass handshake. That's crazy, not the claw.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but I think it is important, like when building that team, to have those people that are gonna hold you accountable without even saying it, right? Like, because it just seems like it's just the voice that plays, just like you said, I don't want to let Kyle down, right? I don't want to let Pape down. I'm gonna show up. We're gonna do what we said we was gonna do, right?
Yeah.
And it just helps so fucking much because, like you say, man, you can talk yourself out of anything you want to,
Man.
but then when you got other people depending on you, it's like, damn, I could talk myself out of it, but then they're gonna talk about me.
Bruh.
Totally.
Fuck,
You're right.
not worth it.
No, yeah. I'll get take my asses.
I'm gonna be there, guys.
Yeah.
Bruh. My worst fail ever
Okay.
musically.
Yeah.
And I'm actually still embarrassed about this today. CSU. I got booked with Turner Jackson's Red Plastic Cup. That was like my whole band situation. To play a tailgate party at CSU.
Yeah.
And first of all, we were so unorganized, like us as the band. This has nothing to do with anybody else but the band, and really just me, because it was my fucking band.
Yeah.
So, and we're supposed to drive up to CSU. Didn't have a fucking car. Had to go fucking rent a U-Haul van so that we could drive up there. Rented a U-Haul van. Loaded all the band members in the U-Haul van. There's no seats, no seat belts, no nothing, and we're already running late.
Yeah.
Like, but it's CSU football. There's traffic for fucking miles.
Yeah.
Right?
And that's
the-
back in the day too, I bet, right? That
Bruh,
1 lane, 2 lane shit.
bruh.
Yeah.
We were supposed to be there at 2. It's fucking 1:45.
Oh God,
We're still 5 miles out. There's no way
you getting there?
at all. The guy called. I was like, yeah, we're still there. He was like, you're not even gonna make it. And he hung up the phone.
No.
He hung up the phone. And then I was like, fuck. And not only
Oh man.
and Lulu,
I was just going to say, how
what-
pissed was Lulu?
man, she
Fuck.
was yeah,
She-
Not
bruh.
mom.
Bro,
Yeah.
I see this is my accountability because
Yeah.
you don't want to be letting motherfuckers down.
No.
Because she was not happy
No.
at all.
No.
And then because
There's some people you can laugh it off with.
Mm.
Not with Lulu, though.
No, yeah.
I don't see nothing funny about that.
Yeah, yeah,
That's-
yeah.
Shit, I'm gonna drink to that one, man.
Yeah.
Bruh,
Me and Peyton got spanked in that.
Yeah.
yo, I not only in the end to end that story, we're driving back. Fucking, we're all upset. Like, we are all crying. Me, Mo, are crying about missing this show
Yeah.
because we know that we fucked up,
Majorly.
right?
Yeah.
And on the way back down, Connor Danger Brown breaks his rib
No.
in the van on his fucking bass amp.
Fuck.
Bruh,
Riding in the back seat with the.
what
No
seat?
seat, no
Yeah,
seat,
yeah,
riding
yeah,
on the
yeah,
floor.
yeah. Yo.
Riding on the axle, baby.
Yo.
Yeah, and I
Oh,
like
my.
watched it happen. It's like slid into him. He hit the brakes. It slid into him. Bow, and he went. I was like, "Ooh, yeah."
Yo.
I was like, "That's not in
You
the
should have
budget.
called
It's
him back
not
and
in
like,
the budget.
actually, we had a
It's not in the
broken
budget."
rib. That's why we're late. No big deal. It's not because
Bro.
we're totally irresponsible.
So yeah, so accountability.
Yeah, yeah.
Shout out CSU. You make sure you bring Glamour Shots back though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You
yeah.
bring it. Yeah,
They're older. They're wiser.
Turner, the band's not called no Turner Jackson anything.
Yeah.
It's called Glamour Shot.
Yeah, we don't even know Turner Jackson.
Yeah, who's that? I met a guy named Warner once.
Lovely ascots. Oh shit!
Funny story.
All right, hit me.
Also, I was riding in the lift today, and the guy goes, "Your name's Warner," and I'm like, "Yeah," and then he's like, "In my language, that means lion," and I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "What language is that?" He's like, "Hutu." I'm like, "Yeah, yeah,
That's
Hutus,
sick.
yeah."
Yeah.
Wow.
He's like, nah, not that kind of line, motherfucker. Not rar.
Oh god. Oh sheesh.
That's great, dude.
Should we do a eureka moment?
I think Turner's the perfect person for it.
Yeah, yeah. Here, well, I think I have it in my pocket. What's the time? How are we doing on time? We're doing good on time.
Yes.
We're doing great on time.
Yep. What are you looking for, Peyton?
I was looking for my eureka to give to Teach to smoke some weed while we were doing our eureka moment while he thought. But, oh, there it is. Can you ask it?
Oh, I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck are we waiting on? Hey, so this moment is brought to you by our good folks over at Eureka Vapor, man.
I'm not shit, bro.
Eureka, I got it.
Yeah.
You see this right here, right? So nah, man. So wow, Peyton.
Yeah.
So what our Eureka moment is just like we like to ask our guests of like, what is something? Is it it's not the loyal to the soil, right? No.
Loyal to the, well, we're gonna have to edit all this. My
This
bad.
fucking weird shit and drink.
Eureka, they were indulging in your product before they asked the
Yes.
question. It's working. It's really good.
Oh, yeah, I remember. I remember. Okay, what is a time or how has cannabis helped you in life or in your journey? A time you can think about like, you know, weed that was great. That kind of was a good thing that happened for me smoking weed.
Easy. So I don't get anxiety a lot. I really only get anxiety during one situation in my life, and it's probably when I'm dealing with a breakup. All right, and it's uncontrollable. You can't like you can't do anything about it. You just gotta like let it dissipate.
Yeah.
But like during those times, you know what I'm saying? Like or whatever. You know, it's like I think the shit's happened like 4 or 5 times in my life. I've had like 4 or 5 bad breakups or whatever.
Yeah.
But during those times, a good indica
Yeah.
is like my saving grace.
Yeah.
Because if you can't get through it, it's like a bid. You sleep through it.
Ooh,
And-
very nice.
And just a good indica during a stressful time will put me at ease,
Yeah.
help me go to sleep. I have no problem sleeping at all.
None.
When I have anxiety, I cannot sleep.
Yeah.
It is crazy. and so yeah, that
That's
is
cannabis.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hallelujah. Shout out to God for inventing cannabis, and shout out to Eureka for cultivating it.
Come on.
Yeah.
You hear that, Eureka?
That was a great
You're
one.
dealing with anxiety, going through a hard time, hard breakups, whatever. Smoke a little bit of indica,
Smoke
baby.
a little bit of indica, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fucking great.
That was a good one. That was we bounced back, guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
Got a little crazy there for
That
a
was
second.
almost as, no, I'm not gonna say that. I had to pause myself. Ooh, almost said something I couldn't take back on camera. Fuck, that's always great to stop that.
You
Fuck
little
it, man.
Eureka.
Eureka, this was for you.
Hell yeah. The other one that we always like to do is our Loyal to the Soil. Teach us a good one for you because you're just a music making machine, always and forever. What is it like? How do you stay loyal to your craft of creating music?
I would say, okay, I would say that I'm more just loyal to the craft of like creating and making things more than making music.
Yeah.
And I'm just like I think I'm just like a naturally like creative person. I like look at the world in a very me way. I don't know. I can't use the words different or whatever, but like I perceive the world how I perceive the world. And I like just think certain things about it, you know, like just certain things go together. Certain things don't go together, but things can go together. Like, all right, like when I was little,
Like Israel and Palestine.
say-
Just joking. They could go together.
Yeah. We would prefer that actually.
Yeah.
We would
Yeah.
prefer
If
that.
everybody would just get
If
along,
neighbors-
treat everybody
Great-
fairly.
Great, but don't.
All right,
Not
continue.
great neighbors. We're not doing that.
No.
We're not doing that.
We're
Tell
not
your
doing
story
it.
about when you were little, man.
Yeah.
Yes, when I was little, when I was a young
Young
warthog.
warthog, when he was a young warthog.
See how we transitioned? Is that media
Yeah.
training? Did we just? That was good. We did great. when I was little, I used to make like shows for myself on Microsoft PowerPoint
Yeah.
just to like pass the time. You know what I mean? And so like art and creativity and just making stuff is really for me to just pass the time.
Yeah.
You know? And
Yeah.
then like I was the only child, so like I know how to entertain myself.
Yeah.
You know, I don't need anybody else to do it. And then like, and that like is kind of like what makes me creative.
Yeah.
You know? And then like I don't even like people really. Like I don't even like other like I love
Now
you
that I'm
guys.
thi- now that I'm
Love you guys
thinking about
watching
it.
at home. You're not people. You're my heart.
persons.
Yeah, you're persons. But like I like so it's like really for me like I love the sound of my own fucking voice. And I like
Yeah, man.
love
Oh,
looking at myself in the
really?
mirror. I'm not like even I'm
No.
trying to I'm like being very humble right now too.
Yeah.
But like and so like I will like or I like the fact that I like made something, right? And I'm like, damn, look at that shit. You motherfucker boy.
Yeah.
That shit's good, like, you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
I think it's the flyest shit ever because
Yeah.
I did it to entertain myself. And like
Yes.
I'm thoroughly entertained. You know?
Yeah.
I think that's really the true art. I think that's at the root of creativity. That's what it's really all about. It is about you. And I share some of those sentiments of like only child, right? My brother is 13 years older than me, so he was grown and gone and out the house. So I
Yeah.
was by myself a lot too, man. And I did entertain myself a lot. And I can keep myself great company. Like I usually burn out with people. But with myself, I'm like, what else you want to do? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go stare at yourself in the mirror. fucking, bro, that's crazy.
How many of y'all got? I got a full length mirror on the back of my door. Then I'll just switch out some glasses sometimes and just be like,
Whoa,
Yo.
didn't see you there.
Where'd you come from? Who let you in this motherfucker? I think you should stay.
yeah, bro. Yo, you ever hear the girls be like, the boys are in their soft girl era, and I'm like, yes, bitch. Fabulous.
Boy in there enjoying the fuck out of himself. Hi, that was great. Think I'll take a nap.
Literally.
Fucking crazy.
Wake up, watch a rom-com.
That's fucking crazy, bro.
Yo, just keep ordering more crap. That's it. Oh shit. Jeez Louise. Well, what else we got? We're getting too close to the end of our time.
I gotta
was
ask Turner.
yeah.
What if you had to have a soundtrack to your life? What would Turner Jackson's song be?
Ooh, it'd have to be something pretty, something hard. God damn it. What is man. Some days it's like Hot Nigga by Bobby Shmurda.
Okay.
And then
Yeah, I can see that.
Totally.
Totally. That's probably most days.
Yeah.
What the fuck is you talking about?
But like maybe a house remix version to it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Dependent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
little yeah. We are some hot nigga. Yo, yes, so yeah, I'll do that. I'll take that.
All right, that's good. That's fucking good.
Oh my gosh. Fuck yes.
I can't laugh no more, man.
Teach, let them know where to find you. What's good with the Glamour Shot, where they can see you guys next, all that shit.
Social media situation, Glamour Shot at Glamour Shot Band on Instagram. If you like me personally, Turner Jackson Magic.
Yeah.
If you want more of these goodies.
And then you can like find everything that you need about us from there. You can get to our websites. You can get to our songs. We're Glamour Shot on Spotify, or where all your digital music platforms are at.
Yeah.
Other than that, we're on a constant campaign to like roll out information and just like put fun media in front of your face. And so like, we're going to make sure that it's easily accessible to you and you know where to get it, know where to find it. And, hopefully you become part of the Glamour gang.
Ooh, that's fun.
I like that.
Yeah.
Glamour Shot, any reason to party. That's a new catchphrase we're working on too.
I like that. That's tight.
I love that.
And we got to save Kyle, so go stream that song right now.
Save Kyle!
Save
Yeah,
Kyle.
don't forget. Don't harm none of those hairs on his head, man. That's dope, man. Hey, man,
Yeah.
thanks for coming, bro.
Hey, thank y'all for having me.
We love
Just
you,
showing
Teach.
up, really. You family, so you know what time it
I
is.
love this. Was hilarious and fun.
Great, man.
Heck yeah.
Teach was a great pick. Welcome to it, y'all.
We love y'all.
We out.
Bye.
What up, though?